Hi there, my name is Wynand Fourie. I'm a musician from Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm back with another react. Alright, today we're doing a couple of Buy Me a Coffee account videos. And we're starting off with two videos from the same supporter. Both of them are from the same artist, and they're also, both of them, Fire in the Booth videos. Okay, so the last one I did was Dragaris. Also had a twofer. One of them was a Fire in the Booth episode, and the other was a new band to me called Amble. The song was Lonely Island. If you like folky, kind of beautiful, pretty music, go check out Amble. Anyway, today's suggestions, two of them are from my supporter Rana. Okay, now Rana has introduced me to some really cool music in the past, and I'm seeing good things for this one. All right, so Rana said, "Hi again, Wynand. I see that Drakaris is introducing you to a banger of a Fire in the Booth. Definitely the most popular of all of them. I'd like to introduce you to my personal number one, which is Akala. He did 4 parts, and they're all incredible, but my favorite is part 4. However, in order to properly be introduced and fully grasp part 4, you'll need to do part 1 first. So my requests this time are for Akala, Fire in the Booth, part 1 and part 4. I'll send more coffees through for Kalandra, Sophia, and one more little new treat. Ooh. Part 1. I'd suggest bringing up the Genius lyrics, link below, because not only is this lyrically dense, there may be references you don't understand. If you hover over a lyric on the Genius page, it often has explanations or info on what Akala is referencing. Okay, cool. So I've opened up both links. I've got them here and here. And yeah, I see there's a lot of like clickable links on his lyrics, which is cool. And yeah, we're gonna check this out. This is Rana's number 1 favorite artist on Fire in the Booth, it seems. So I'm keen. I'm very excited. All right, let's jump in. Let's just go straight in here.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yo.
Okay, so the max quality on this video is 360p, so it's not my fault. I apologize.
Okay, yo.
I think all I'm gonna do is I want to watch this once through and react to it. I'm sorry that I'm pausing. I'm putting a hold on the whole thing, but I want to watch it once through, and then I'll go through the lyrics because I just want to see his performance as he's going through these lyrics, and then I'll see if it's necessary, if I need to do the read the lyrics while I'll see after the first run if that's necessary. But yeah, it might be fun to do 2 listens. Let's go.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yo. Okay, yo.
I like you. You're like a tiger.
Yes, I grew up on a dole in a single parent family. Been through a little bit of tragedy. Yes, I was around drugs and violence before the day that I started secondary. That's part of it, not half of it. Get the picture, the rest ain't necessary. Growing up, got a little caught up. That ain't even half of my life. Also given the knowledge of self, that is all we actually need to survive. If you saw me, age 9, reading Malcolm, just fine. Teachers still treated me stupid. Students that couldn't speak English, they put me in groups with. The irony is, some of the first man to give me schooling, you were called gangsters. I already explained that we know what the truth is. They used to say, don't be like me. Yeah, I got a name and dough on the street. Nighttime comes, I can't sleep. It's the part that rappers don't speak. We don't hit the road cause we're thugs. Don't come out the room, wanna sell drugs. If we got the right guidance and love, would we fight people just like us? How could I knock the hustle to get by? How do you think I ate as a child? Judge no one, done many things wrong. Just don't boast about it in songs, but listen to my older bars. I was just as confused as you probably are, but you grow when you learn. Travel and cut, one too many man, you know, get caught up. One too many man that could have been doctors, end up spending the whole life boxed up. You learn if you study, so set out just to make them money. No cover, it's all about getting poor people to fight with one another. So it's logical that us killing our brothers, dissing our mothers is right in line with the dominant philosophy of our time. But time is a cycle, not a line. Comes back around, you regain your mind. You be ready for the energy I challenge in my rhyme. Remedy the pedigree, the jeopardy of your mind. When the world's this leverage is a crime. We can all fight with our brothers over crumbs. Harder to fight the one who makes guns. We can all talk get $2. Harder to be the one who seeks knowledge. If we understood economics with no money's nothing, think nothing of it. Money is a means to get wealth, not the wealth itself. And don't get confused, far from broke. All that you see me do I own, but I won't hang what I make around my neck. I know from where that the diamonds came, but I do literally own a library that definitely costs more than your chain. And businesses and property, far from starving. I eat quite properly and I don't care, just said it for the kids who need to know you're not broke to listen. Don't know an asset from a liability, they've never been shown or told the difference, so they don't change situation. Richest man in Britain is Asian, that's significant, not coincidence. Asian people build businesses not by flossing, going out shopping, giving up their culture for everyone's profit. Who runs Bollywood? Indian people. Who runs our ish? So we shake our ass and dance as if racism just upped and vanished. But has it? No, it's right on course. You're beaten so bad you're trained to ignore. Let me not just make sweeping statements. Give me a second, I'll explain it. For small amounts of drug possession, there's more black people in jail in America than there is for rape and armed robbery and murder all put together. You can say they're just locking up thugs. Imagine they're in prison, every middle class kid that had ever held drugs. Oh, that's right, that'd be your kids. Bigger than that, what is going on with this? Prison in America's private business. They get paid 50k per year per inmate by the state. Just wait, also legally are allowed to use their prison inmates as slaves. Cheap slave labor, big corporations, they come out of jail when they can't get a job.
Just laying down the facts, man. Jeez. Okay, I just needed a little bit of a break. Whew. That's a lot. There's a lot of words. It's a lot of words. But he's talking about, you know, growing up in some form of the hood, I guess, where you're introduced to gangsterism very early on in your life. Even though those grown-ups are like preaching, don't be like me, they're still like kind of breeding this every generation of gangsters, you know. There's areas, the selling drugs, the nightlife, speaking to that, but then he's also went into, there's a lot of words and a lot of things I'm missing, but it sounds like he's going into like, you know, educate yourself. So there's like, he's putting a positive twist in it, or like maybe he's talking about his own life. I think he's talking about himself, like educate yourself. My books cost more than your chain, or something like that. You know, like some of these gangsters, they don't care about educating themselves because they're making so much money selling drugs and you know, profiting off other people's self-destructive behavior, which is hectic. But he's taken the other route and invested his money to educate himself and to, I don't know. This is the kind of the vibe I'm getting. But then he goes into like a bit of more of a political and racial thing, but like laying down facts of you know, like the amount of black people in the prison system, and I don't know, like there's a lot of facts being laid down here. But let's go a bit back. I just need, like, it's a lot of words, so I need little breathers every now and then.
For small amounts of drug possession, there's more black people in jail in America than there is for rape and armed robbery and murder all put together. You can say they're just locking up thugs. Imagine they're in prison, every middle class kid that had ever held drugs. Oh, that's right, that'd be your kids. Bigger than that, what is going on with this? Prison in America's private.
It's like speaking to the difference of, like, if a police officer found, let's say there's two 18-year-old kids, you know, or two 17-year-old kids. One is black, one is white. In separate situations, they're both caught with drugs on them. The likelihood of, is 18? Yeah, let's say 18, because I think you can go to prison when you're 18. But the likelihood of the black kid going to prison is way higher than the white kid going to prison, which is like clearly still a racial issue that we have, in this world.
Business to get paid 50k per year per inmate by the state. Just wait, also legally are allowed to use their prison inmates as slaves. Cheap slave labor, big corporations, they come out of jail when they can't get a job. So when we celebrate going to jail, we are literally celebrating enslavement. Add to that the hood that you live in, engineered social condition that breeds crime by design. Where do you think you get your you could say that they're just black, but I like to deal with facts. In the 1920s, you would have found in America black towns, prospering centers of economics to education to make you proud. But some people couldn't bear that the former slaves would not just lie down to the KKK and other hate groups. Burn those towns to the ground, killing hundreds if it ain't understood. You think you were always living in the hood? It's only been 60 years since they hung blacks and burned them, and that was so cool. They were your baskets, picnic baskets, even gave kids the day off school. Go see a lynching, have a picnic, it's fun to watch the little monkeys die. And people act a little dysfunctional, you wanna pretend that you don't know why. If your colour means you can be killed and you're powerless to get justice about it, is it difficult to figure out how you would then end up feeling about it? And that ain't excuses, just dealing with the roots of abuses that make a reality. We're a generation of young men speak of ourselves as dirt casually. That's America, this Britain. Something similar, some different. In this country, the first enslaved were the working class. What's changed? Worse jobs, worse conditions, most tax. Look where you live and yet you go to the pub. Friday night you will fight with a guy, don't know what for, won't fight with a guy. Suit and a tie who send your kids to die in a war. They don't send the kids to the rich or the politician, it's your kids, the poor British. Let the same to go and die in a foreign land for these wars that you don't understand. Yeah, they say you are British and that lovely patriotism they feed you, but in reality you have more in common with immigrants than with your leaders. I know both sides of my family, black and white, are fed ghetto mentality, reality in this system. Poor people are dirt regardless of shade. But with that said, let's not pretend that everything is the same. When our grandparents came here to Britain, if you had a criminal record you couldn't get in. That ain't protecting from all of the stupid abuses they will be living. Kicked in the teeth, stabbed in the street, many times firebombed our houses, put feces through our letterbox, and of course the cops did so much about it. Daily, up to the 80s, people spitting in my palm cause I was a baby. But of course, that has had no effect on why today we are crazy.
I'm guessing like he swears here and there, and this is like, was this BBC? I don't know, this is on Charlie Sloth's channel, which I'm subscribed to. But I think this was like on the BBC, so they couldn't swear. So like afterwards, they would edit like swear words out and like put little effects on them. I think that's what's happening.
To the 80s, people spit feces through our letterbox, and of course the cops did so much about it. Daily, up to the 80s, people spitting in my palm cause I was a baby. But of course, that has had no effect on why today we are crazy. And none of this was for any good reason. They were just dark and grieving to ease the guilt now for all of this treatment. Constant stereotypes are needed. So if I celebrate how big that my bricks that are flipping, clips that are sticking, chicks that I'm hitting, I'm playing my position. But if I teach a kid to be a mathematician, messing with the schism, how they gonna fill a prison when materialism is no longer our religion? What do you think we got now in Britain? Just like America, private prison for profit. That mean when your kids go jail, people make money off it. So keep environments that breed crime, build more jails at the same time, market badness to the kids in the rhymes. Long as rich kids ain't dying, it's fine. Get them to the point where some are so lost they actually believe if they don't celebrate killing themselves off. That it's because they're soft. Was Malcolm soft? Was Marley soft? Tell me, was Marcus Garvey soft? Well, was Muhammad Ali soft? Nah, I think not, but they want us to think that the road is cool. Being on road is all we could do. We don't control the wholesale production, so who benefits from us moving the food? Or thinking there's no way out of road life, but Malcolm X used to hustle on the roadside. And Marcus Garvey organised more than 6 million people with no Facebook or Twitter. Why is it something you can't eat? One of my own homeboys did a 10 straight in the boxing yard. Now what's he doing? Passing his doctorate. Don't tell me that it's too hard. Who trained you to believe you're inferior? Songbo Ebedo in Nigeria are the remains of an ancient moat dug 1,000 years ago. 20 meters wide, 70 down. Round the remains of an ancient town that's 400 square miles around. 400 square miles around. Please don't believe me, it was a documentary on BBC. But we ain't studying history, too busy watching MTV. And MTV said, wear platinum. Now everybody wanna go and wear platinum. And MTV said, pop magnums. Now everybody wanna go and pop magnum. If MTV said, drink prune juice, you will start hearing that in tune soon. Hey, today I wore my Cartier. Is it now more important what I got to say? Oh, and I drive a Mercedes, by the way, so everybody listen to what I got to say. Does that make you all happy? But my head's still nappy. Think for myself, so some mad at me, but on the mic ain't not one bad as me. All of this here's good for the rhymes. Put us in the same place at the same time, and it's clear to everybody I'm out of my mind. Some of these guys are running out of their rhymes. Clear to everybody that has got ears. I'm the guy that they just might fear, that they wanna get near, but they can't have a peer. All dear, I'm hard liquor, you just like beer. Front on the kid for another 5 years. Come to my shows and some cry tears mean that much to them. It's a movement. I don't speak for myself, but a unit. Black, white, man, woman, anyone who respects truth we put in. Dudes are like no dinner, we're just pudding. Yeah, you're sweet but no substance pudding. You can never ever be with a level on. Our songs get played out there in Lebanon. We speak for the people properly, not for the old fat guys in offices and the girls loving. It ain't fair, you can't even be bothered to comb his hair. Anyway, that's enough kissing my own ass. Back to the more important task of being so shower. I got half the hood screaming, knowledge is power. And I ain't saying that'll change rap, bang, but I do know this for a fact. Right now there's a youth on your block with his hands on his face screwed up. So he don't care, don't give a that he won't let nobody call his bluff, but the words go in. Open your shackles, once that's happened there is no going backwards. You start to see what is really happening. Who the enemy you should be attacking is. So read, stuck on the block, read, sitting in the box, read, don't let them say what you can achieve. Cause when people are enslaved, one of the first things they do is stop them reading. Cause it is well understood that intelligent people will take their
Wait. Okay.
freedom. Cause if we knew our power, we would understand we can't be held down. If we knew our power, we would not elevate not one of these clowns. If we knew our power, we wouldn't get arrogant when we get 2 pennies. If we knew our power, we would see what everybody sees, that we're rich already. But never mind, MCs go run for your mummy. I'm hungry, I run for my tummy. That's enough, back to worshipping money. I'm off, back to the study.
That's enough. Back to worshipping money.
Man! Just burn the booth down, man! Hey, someone pass me that extinguisher! Hey, brother!
That mic has been burned.
Illustrate Records. Now that is what you call fire in the booth. Not only you come with real crazy flows, the bars are crazy, the punchlines are crazy. You had a message, man.
I love this Charlie guy, man. He's so pumped for like good music. Damn. What the hell, man? That was insane. Like going into like comparing Britain to America. Then he's like back to like knowledge is power. Like he's singing about like rapping about like aligning your chakras and I don't know, man. It's like read. Wow. And then he's like saying about like how we'd rather watch MTV than the History Channel because we'd rather like be hip or like be in touch with what's cool and what's happening, but like who's really like determining what's cool and what's happening, you know, like, and who's benefiting from it, and who's benefiting from you not knowing or not paying interest in history. And I don't know, man, this is huge. It's big. Akala, damn, never knew, didn't know about this guy. I'm not big into the rap scene yet. I'm getting there. I'm getting into it. Damn, there's a lot of words. How many words is that? Like 6,005, I think. No, there's a lot. It's a lot of words. Damn. Should we? I don't know if I have the ability to read through all this and to check every reference. Like, if you're new to this channel. Or if you're a regular on this channel, you know I'm dyslexic. So reading all this is probably going to give me the biggest headache ever. But I think I got like the important parts. Definitely like worth another listen. In my own time, I'll give it another listen and I'll, you know, dissect it a little bit more for myself. But damn, guys, that was insane. Thank you so much for watching that with me. And stay tuned for the next one, which is going to be part 4. See, this was released on BBC Radio 1 Extra. But yeah, I think there's like a lot of censorship happening in post. They like reverse his words and stuff. Just to make it family friendly, I guess. Yeah, Rana, thank you. Thank you for suggesting that. Sorry I didn't go through the lyrics. It's just kind of, I know myself, and I know that I'm gonna sit here with the biggest headache, and then I'm not gonna be able to give my all to the reactions. Yeah, reading is it's a lot for me, actually. But it's all good. I'm practicing, and I'm getting there. yeah, dyslexia is weird. It's like, it's a weird thing to have, but it's all good. Maybe that's also why, like, I've never been able to, like, really get into rap. Like, I'm a musician and I've written a few raps myself, but it's very, like, slow pace compared to this. Like, I would never be able to speak that fast or jeez, man, like, remember all those words. No ways, not me. Hats off to Akala. That was amazing, incredible. Guys, if you like what I do, if you like my channel and you like the kind of content that I put out, you can come support me on this account, which is my Buy Me a Coffee account. And you can just come over here. You can enter any amount. You can enter your name, and you can make a reaction request. So any song, any artist, I'll check it out on my channel, and I'll dedicate it in your name. I also read the messages that you send, so don't say anything too weird. Okay. It hasn't happened yet. Like, people haven't said anything weird, but yeah, I'm just saying. And I'm very grateful, super grateful for all the support that I have been getting. I've got a lot of regulars, which is amazing to me. Thank you guys. Thank you, everyone, for supporting. And I'll see you guys next time, all right? For the fourth part of Akala's Fire in the Booth. All right. Bye-bye.